Rene was very impressed with the reporter questions there, weren't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, that was Peen Moonenstein, Rene's very talented daughter, our colleague. So the Moonenstein theme tonight. In terms of Šeško, are you seeing progressive signs?
Yes, definitely. And he said it there, you know, and obviously Peen asked him how important was the link with Bruno Fernandes, because you could see in the beginning of the games that Bruno was pointing to him at all the time. The sort of connection wasn't there yet, and you can see that connection getting stronger, stronger, stronger. Marco knows better than anybody else. As strikers, you feed of service. And there's plenty of strikers that we know from Man United that haven't made it. And partly was because there was no service. And if you give him service, because he's already scored now, what, 6, 7 goals since, you know, on the Michael Carrick?
Yeah.
And that is the thing. And he has definitely progressed. His movement is better. He's working hard. He can bring players into other players into play. He's still young. You know, it's a big thing to play for Manchester United, to leading the line. But I think he's doing a great job. And he's getting better from game to game.
Yeah, because you were, I don't know what the word was, non-committal, shall we say.
Sceptical.
Sceptical, possibly, yeah. If you want to say you were sceptical. At the start, are you beginning to see reasons to be non-sceptical in Benjamin Šeško?
What I find difficult is when Manchester United, for the last few years, I don't care who you play up front. I don't care who you you play in the team in certain positions. I think it's very hard to judge when the team aren't functioning. Rennie makes a point there about strikers. We're the end of the chain. If the chain is broken anyway, there is no, you know, there is no striker. It's pointless in many ways. I would love to see Højlund, what he can do now. I mean, he played in a Manchester United team that was broken, didn't have any of those links, that was playing poorly. Who's to say he's not very, very good? You know, he's actually doing really well in Italy now. Šeško was the same. When he first came to the club, it was like, things aren't really, you know, it's hard to judge. And now all of a sudden, now that chain of, you know, right the way through the team is actually working. Now you're seeing a different type of player. And I just wonder how much wastage there's been for many years now in terms of everybody says, oh, yeah, the purchases have been poor. And that might be the case. But sometimes they might not get a fair crack of the whip as well because, as I say, they just don't get the service that they should get. Now, Šeško's all of a sudden now spearheading a front line that's got some serious ammunition being fed to him from behind. The Cunhas, the Amads, obviously Fernandes, Mbeumo. So it's a different position now. It's an exciting position. If you're a centre forward around Europe and you're coming available, that's not a bad place to go at the moment, Manchester United. And you would say it hasn't been for many years. It's almost been a bit of a graveyard for centre forwards. Now, all of a sudden, it's an attractive proposition.
And tonight's goal, since Michael Carrick was appointed, there's only 3 players who've scored more Premier League goals than Benjamin Šeško. So that backs that up as well. Bruno Fernandes with another assist. That is 19 for the season. So he is 1 away from equalling the most assists in a Premier League season. Not bad, is it? A joint record held by Kevin De Bruyne and Thierry Henry. Now, in terms of goal contributions, look at this in Manchester United's history, where he is at the moment. He's gone level tonight with one Cristiano Ronaldo, Rene, who you used to work with. Some serious names on that list.
Absolutely. I mean, you just go down, you see Wayne Rooney in front, Giggsy. It's unbelievable. I mean...
And he deserves to be in that company, doesn't he, Bruno?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's got, if you talk about a player that makes a difference, he's got the intelligence, he's got the technical attributes. Going forward, his decision-making is most of the time spot on. And like I said, forwards feed off windows of opportunities. They make the certain movements, and then you need to find the players that find the right pass at the right time. You saw, again, a number of occasions already tonight that was happening, and the Šeško goal is the best example for it.
Yeah. Before that, we're not going to see him, and United fans aren't going to see him for 4 more games, and then that's goodbye to Casemiro.
Victory. Was it hard work, though, tonight?
Yeah, it was tough. I think we started the game really well. And then, yeah, after 25 minutes, I think they got to grips with the game. And we found it struggling that first half. And we changed shape a little bit in the second half. I felt like it was a lot more solid. We covered the pitch a lot more, a lot less crosses were coming into the box. disappointing to obviously concede the goal from the edge of the box. We've got to get out a little bit quicker than that to block the shot and block the ball. But it felt comfortable apart from the set play chance that obviously they hit the bar with. But yeah, I felt like the shape helped us in the second half, not to concede as many chances. But overall, I felt like we should have done a little bit more with the ball.
Is it a bit strange for you all, really, sort of having played 3 in the back for so long and then obviously moving to 4 at the back, and then the second half, I guess you're back to 3. Is that actually more comfortable for some of you?
No, definitely not. I think the formation change has helped us a lot. To be honest, I think the results spoke for itself when we was a back 3, and Michael come in and changed to a back 4, and the results have picked up a lot now. So. No, I think we're comfortable that we can play both formations, but yeah, I think we didn't cover the pitch well enough in the last 20 minutes of the first half, and was letting too many balls into the box, and then they were putting a lot of numbers in the box as well, what we didn't deal with it well enough. So they had a lot of chances in that last 20 minutes of the first half. I think it was good that the manager recognised that, and we changed the second half, and I felt like it was a lot more comfortable.
Harry, we know how effective you can be in the opposition box as well. I mean, we honestly I thought you scored with that first header, but somehow Quiver Kelleher manages to claw it away. I don't know if you see this. I mean, he sort of seems to snatch it almost from behind the line, but the GDS, it's so close.
Yeah, in the time I thought it might have. Oh yeah, wow! I thought it might have gone over the line. I got up well. I didn't catch it as clean as I'd like. I could have got more pace on it. It was a great ball in, and the pace was on the ball, and it was coming towards me. And I got up well, but I could have caught it a little bit cleaner and got more power on the header, I felt. But yeah, it was a good save in the end, but hopefully it didn't make a difference to the result.
And then there you are at the back post, and we know that, as you say, came close to scoring, but then you actually do manage to create here for Casemiro.
Yeah, definitely. It was something that Bruno spoke about, going an outswinger, but I think Casemiro, I thought I was good at heading and tacking ball in the box until I met Casemiro. And
he's amazing, isn't he?
His timing, his leap, his aggression, his technique. It's the best I've seen and worked with. Yeah, he's really clinical, and he's been a massive boost for us this season, because without his goals we wouldn't be nowhere near where we are on the table.
Harry, on this show, we like to look at the tactical side of it, and there's a lot being made of, playing 3 at the back with the previous manager. You just mentioned Michael now playing a back 4. But what other insight can you give us to this sort of change in fortune and feeling around Manchester United since Michael Carrick came in?
Yeah, I think obviously the results helped the feeling massively. We had 2 tough fixtures when Michael first come in, and I think everyone was probably looking at them thinking, oh no, with Arsenal and Man City, and we managed to get the 6 points, and then from then on everyone's believed in it, and we've gathered together, we've got the confidence, we know that we can score goals from anywhere. I think we can still get a lot better at this formation as well. I think we can work as a back 4, slide across the pitch a lot quicker, like we should have done. I felt like in the first half. In the first half today, I think we will get better the longer that we work as a unit in there. But yeah, I think the results speak for themselves. Since the manager's come in and the formation's changed, we just seem to pick up results. I think the games previous, when Ruben was here, the games was a lot 50-50, but we always ended up on the back of a defeat. Now it seems like it's the other way around, where we're a lot better in both boxes. We defend our box a lot better, and we're managing to be clinical in the other box.
Hi Harry, how you doing, bro?
How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
I was thinking, you after Carragher's job?
Still a long time till that comes, but no, just a quick one from me. Obviously back in the team tonight, winning again. Just about the set pieces. Normally, most of the season we've seen Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro have that link between each other. But tonight it seemed he was aiming more towards you on the first contact, and it was just something I wondered whether you'd worked on that in training in the week, or was that more between you two on the night you felt you was getting more space? I just wondered if that was something that you decided beforehand or during the game.
Well, yeah, I think what really helps you when you're attacking a set play is that you've got 2 big threats. I've played in a lot of teams where I get 1, 2 players marking me and all the focus is on myself. I think now other teams are respecting that Casemiro's a massive threat as well. So they have to take a lot of eyes on him. They have to put a good defender on him rather than putting two on myself at the moment. So I think it frees us both up. I think our record when we both play together, when I play, I think Casemiro gets more goals, and when he plays, for sure, I get more opportunities as well. So I think it's good that we have two big targets, two good threats in the attacking box, and I think it makes it a lot harder for the opposition.
Harry, I just wanted to mention, if you ever want to come and try and take my job, you're more than welcome in the studio next season. If you want to come along to a Monday Night Football, love to have you in.
I'll pop in, don't worry about that next time.
And he also says, Harry, that because Manchester United are pretty much guaranteed Champions League football now, if you could just go a little bit easy next Sunday, that'd be great.
Yeah, no more winning goals.
Yeah, it's a big one next week. We know that's more than Champions League football, so we'll be ready for that one.
We're looking forward to it, and we look forward to seeing you there. Harry, thank you for being a good sport and talking to us live
Cheers,
tonight.
guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
So you didn't actually play in the same team as him at Leicester, but you were around the place when he was playing.
Yeah, that was probably when I first started to break into like training with the first team, and he was playing week in, week out, and he's such a good lad. He was so nice and welcoming the minute I came through the door. Then obviously he got a big move to Man United, and I think he's a top player, and he has been for the last 7-8 years, and such a good, humble lad as well. So it's nice to see him back in the team, contributing to games, and I think he's very effective for Manchester United.
He is a top player, and you've seen that what he's done at England at tournament level. He's coming at Manchester United, he got the captain's armband, and then he had a difficult spell, as we do as footballers. But when you're saying he's a top player, I don't know him that well, you probably know him better than me. But for me, looking from afar, a top character. And what I mean by that is, it would have been very easy for him to leave Manchester United on 2 or 3 occasions at different times. There's a little bit of heat on him. At one stage, I think the supporters were getting on his back. I go back to an incident in a pre-season game where...
Congratulations, another big step towards Champions League qualification. Just how good does that win feel?
Yeah, it feels amazing, definitely. We were really fighting till the last minute. It was tough because we knew that we are facing a difficult team because they're good. But we managed to hold the score like that till the end, and yeah, I think we deserved the victory in the end.
It was a really quick start to the game, wasn't it? There were lots of chances at both ends as well. How pleased are you with how you as a team managed the game today?
No, I think it's in general very important the way you start a game because it just gives, especially when you play at home, it gives the crowd just extra energy, and we used it in our own, and we scored 2 goals, in the end.
And you scored one of them, taking your tally up to 10. Just how good are you feeling on the pitch at the moment?
No, I'm feeling way better. From each game to game, the feelings are better, connected more with the team, and of course I have teammates that is helping me.
We keep hearing as well around the ground the chants of Casemiro. Casemiro, of course, he scored today. But what's he like for you as a teammate, of course, in his last season at Manchester United?
I mean, he's a work machine, never stops. Doesn't matter what time it is. We are pleased that we have him. We're going to use it till the last minute. Unfortunately, he leaves, but he's helping us very much.
Bruno Fernandes with another assist for your goal. That takes his tally up to 19 goals as well. How good do you feel that you two are working together on the pitch as well?
We're working a lot on the trainings and off the pitch as well. And yeah, it's paying off, especially having teammates like this with that kind of quality. It's just pleasure, and I have to use it,
So you're almost there, Champions League qualification for next season. What does that mean for Manchester United, and how much confidence have you got now for those final 4 games?
We have to push till the last minute. We know what we're up to, and it's just important to bring the energy that we brought today on the last games, and we believe we can.